Hello, welcome back. We're doing some more RLCS finals review. This time we're going to look at South America. We got Furia versus Complexity from qualifier number 3. And yeah, these are two teams going to Copenhagen, so I wanted to review this final and kind of like get a feel of where we're at with these two teams and just take a closer look. So let's just get right into it because these videos are long, so I shouldn't wait too long to get going. So let's do it. Fury versus Complexity. One thing I've noted on their stats in general is Furia, in terms of offensive positioning, they're 2, 3, and 6 in the entire league for offensive positioning. So, very aggressive team, which kind of makes sense because Complexity last year, very defensive team. Will play back, wait for counterattacks. So you expect the opposites here, right? We got offense versus defense. And in this instance, offense is probably going to work out. We obviously got King Drew coming out here. Moving on over to Furia, making them one of those solid teams. Looks like Raise Bull, just a complete misplay. Not sure why he tried for a fake here, because it did not work. Let's take a look at it again. This was definitely a fake. As he goes up, maybe he didn't think Drew was going to turn back around there, but he could have probably flipped into that if he took a better position. Obviously 0 boost, but yeah, just did not work out. And that's what you have to worry about if you're a Complexity fan, is when you are a defensive team. We saw this kind of just in that last series that we watched, Falcons in World 1, is you need boost if you're on defense. And if you are on defense for too long, eventually you're going to run out of boost. It's just the way it is. You're going to get boost stolen, like right there from Yan. Loss coming out. Ooh, nice little double tap dribble, or not double tap, but like the 2-touch dribble. It kind of threw off the defense. But again, all 3 members are back, so. We have Dorito coming out as well from Europe, joining back up with CRR to move to Sam, which is pretty interesting in general. Like, we have Europeans invading South America now. I gotta say, the Europeans invaded everywhere, right? You have a European in APAC. You got Europeans in Sam now. We have Europeans in SSA, which failed miserably. So, Europeans, and obviously North America, like, they're just everywhere. Another goal here. Let's take a look. The Bull going up against Jan. And Doritos just out of position here. Where's CRR? All right. He's going for demos, actually. Did not work at all. And Doritos out of position. Not really sure what was going on there. Not a great play there by Complexity at all. That Fury will take a freebie. Like, I guess you hope for the 50-50 pass, but that 50-50 can go so many different ways. So, yeah, stuff. Drufinho, though, I'm very excited to see him on Furia because he was my favorite player in Sam all of last year. Was doing wonderfully. But at the end of the day, South America as a whole did not have a good year. Did not at all. The only team that did kind of well is Complexity when they were in North America. Another player. What is going on? What is going on? All right. We're power ranking both these teams incredibly low. Like, look at this first game. No, CRR, I don't even know. Just goes for the early challenge. I guess because he had 0 boost, he's like, I kind of have to. Oh, boy. Not pretty game 1. That was not pretty game 1. But Complexity did well, but they kept losing the important ones, right? They could have been so much better than they were. Furia kind of figured it out by the end. They finally made a major, but then they faltered there. So they didn't really figure it out either. And then the rest of Sam just didn't place well at all. So Sam is like on the back foot. They have to kind of figure it out again. And we'll see if they do at this line. Again, another goal here. Just, I expected more defense out of Complexity, but a lot of this is just super aggressiveness when they do have an offensive opportunity. And it's just failing miserably. I'm not even sure what is happening here. Like, this is a good pass. This is a great pass, actually, with the double commit. And now we get a chance for, like, the demo play. And I guess that they wanted it to full send. And honestly, they're down 3. This is a pretty good opportunity for it. But yeah, and he goes for the inside-out save. The squishy save. And makes them pay. And, like, I guess some of that aggressiveness, they're down 3. Okay, I can see it. But still, not the prettiest right now. What even happens here? Like, alright. Should we not watch game 1, guys? Should we just not do it? Look at my hand. What is Lost doing? 1, what is Lost doing? 2, I guess he didn't expect it to be wide open, so he's going for the pass. But what is going on in this match? This is definitely not the prettiest. Like, I don't even know. Now Director Cam's even like, I want out. And he's like, I don't even want to watch this. This is not a good first impression, Sam, okay? Like, I watch obviously something, but in terms of my replay review right now, not a good first impression. You're dropping tears by the minute. All right. Let's just get through this game. You know what? I'm done with this game. We're moving on to game 2. There's no point to watch a 4-0 when I know that there's no more goals. There's absolutely no point. So let's just move on. Let's move on. It's a brand new game. We'll call that a timeout for both teams where they had 2 minutes to talk it over because nothing was happening. Let's just move on. Now, Complexity with the Dorito move, I think a lot of people thought it was like a side grade from AJG. Like, not too impressive. Like, Dorito on land hasn't been incredibly impressive when he has had his moments. AJG was definitely the 3rd best on Complexity, so I understand why they tried to make a move. And then maybe other roster moves kind of fell out. Nice clear here. But I think most people are like, it's a side grade at best, right? So we'll see if they can do anything at land, but you worried that they might have got worse at land. But right here, let's see what happens here. Oh, let's back up a little bit. On the other side, though, with Furia, it feels like it's definitely like an upgrade. You're taking the best player from Sam, Drew Fino, you add him to your team. You always add MVPs to your team. It's like the gen.g effect. You add the MVP, you figure out how to play later. One thing to note, and so let's just go back here first. Lost. All right. Here's my problem. When Furia picked up Lost, they didn't look great. They did not look great. Lost, no pun intended, looked lost on the field many times. Extraterrestrial, yes, I said it right the first time. What's up? Welcome to the Potato Army. But Lost looked lost last year, trying to figure out how to play with this team. They kind of figured it out by spring, but still they didn't get a good land performance. Plays like this, I hate. Like, where are you going? And also the play before where you pre-jump that random thing. But like where are you going? What is that going to do? I just don't understand. I don't know. Now Yan's going to play that pre-jump defense. He definitely has to go up for that. So I don't blame him as much here. Let's go over to Yan. Sorry, I'm really bad with these still. All right, here we go. But Kevin Hunt, thanks for the YouTube sub. Appreciate it. So right there, he's got to play that touch, right? So this looks kind of bad, but it's more of like raised bull with the fake than anything. And he's got to play it. But again, that's like just like Lost is like, I don't know what he's doing. Just chilling on the field. And couldn't even get a challenge. Like, it was just a clear touch for raised bull. And like plays like that, not a fan. Not a fan. So far, again, Not a fan. So let's move on. Ooh. Not the prettiest touch here by Lost, but it does work out because Yan is there for backup. And with the MVP of, like, you always bring in MVPs, that's kind of what happened last year with Furia with Lost. You bring them in and you try and figure it out, right? But with Lost, it took them a lot longer to actually figure that out. And we'll see if that continues or not. But it's not always going to work. But it is something you always have to try, I feel like. That's why not. Oh, God. What even was this? Oh, man. Lost, buddy. Just calm it down. Just calm it down, please. All right? Yan's got the ball. It's Yan. We're fine. You don't have to, like, come with him into the corner and then do this little drive-by. Like, it's just not needed. It's just not needed, Lost. Just calm it down, all right? Little less caffeine on game day, all right? Just a little bit, please. Oh, man. All right. Let's continue. I don't think any North American teams are boot camping yet. I could be wrong. I'm not positive, though. Should be fair. I know a couple... Oh, no. Look, Luminosity, they just traveled there, like, yesterday, I think. So I think they just arrived. All right. A good challenge by Lost. But Yang gets beat out. Jufinho. Nice little touch to just kill some time here. Good save. Just some good pressure. Good fit. Ooh, yeah. What the play. Nicely done here. So get it from his point of view. If I can get there eventually. Yawn. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Right here, just like a little small touch for the pass. So CRR has to meet him. What is this little... Hold on. Look at this little jump on the wall to turn around. That's fancy. Look at him go. Then goes up. Goes to the challenge. Gets the little wave dash off the floor. That's a nice play. That's a nice play. Yeah. I'm excited to see him on that, for sure. He's excited. This camera loves Yan now. It won't go off of him. It is director cam. It should switch at some point. There we go. See what Lost can do here. Nice, making one miss. That's fine. And a demo. That's huge. Nice little infield pass. Oh, almost got the angle on the shot. That's a really tough play by Jufinho. He has to react to that so incredibly quickly. Like, this is obviously a golden opportunity. It's a great pass there by Yan, but it's just like that is a tough shot because he is landed. He just kind of has to react to it. But if they keep the pressure up, it's all good. Nice little pop by Lost. It's just going to make Rays will fly, but they're not going to get too much out of it. Good midfield defense, though, but back and forth we go here. Kind of a neutral play. Lost trying for something here. I like the idea, like, keeping up a speed going into the corner, but, like, there's no one available there. So it kind of is like a wasted play. Oh, Yan getting a little too antsy here. Could turn into a goal. Who is that? Is that Dorito again? Let's go over to Dorito. It always changes players on me. No, it was CRR. Okay, let's go over to CRR. Let's see what the shot would have looked like. He's got 0 boost. Okay. If that's the case, you can't really fault him too much. Yeah, you can't fault him as much because he's got 0 boost, but possibility of scoring a wide open effort. Little soft touch to the side. It's perfectly fine. They might have been able to control that on the goal line, but no one ever wants to do that, obviously. You just never want to take that chance. Good fast read there by Loss. That should be a goal. Nicely done. So that's where you want Loss, right? To be most effective. Is use his speed to win, like, these quick challenges. Go over to him. And that's what you want, right? That's where he's going to be most useful. This one, honestly, it's kind of a basic win, though. It's not even that great of one, and it's a double commit by complexity. So not the greatest of plays, but it's still, that's where you want Loss, right? Use his speed, win challenges that players don't expect him to win, and then try and counter off that. Nice little pre-jump there by Loss. Like, that's a very effective play. As long as Drew didn't go as well, which he didn't, which was good. Gracewell's got some space. Good D there by Lost. He's making up for his early mistakes. Ooh. Yeah, just couldn't turn around this ball. Just barely. He tried. He tried. Nice catch. Good defense as well there by CRR. Throw that to the side. Gracewell getting a little fancy there. That's nice. So some good plays, I think, coming out from both teams. Trying to control the ball, like, in the air. Doing a pretty good job. That's a bad read, though, there by Rays. But they're running out of time. They got to score. And just, like, there's nothing really happening in terms of offense for either team. And Loss will clear that to end it. There you go. Game 2 in the books. Oh, yeah. You got to score that. You got to score that. Pad the stats. Pad those stats. All right. Game 3. Let's do it. Oh, G2R there? Okay. Yeah, I haven't been keeping too close track, but most of them don't post on Twitter saying, like, hey, we're in Europe. So, let's go back here. Let's see the CRR goal right off the kickoff. Again, I worry about Lost. I don't really understand the idea here. So let's go back. So he grabs boost. He's third man back. Clearly this is going to CRR and he's going to be able to do something. But he continues to drive forward for way longer than he probably should. And now he's got to play like this weird, like, floating defense. And he just floats into his own net. And, like, I don't know. It's just not a good play. It's a play that he could have, like, if he turns quicker, he's got way more time to play defense on that. He's got to worry, of course, about, like, aerial bumps and all that. But, yeah, I don't know. As of right now, Lost overall is not wowing me. Some good midfield D. Good demos coming out. Ooh, almost gets two. Like, as of now, like, if I'm looking at this, like, the Mina series to me looked way, way better than what I've seen so far out of Sam. That doesn't mean I'm necessarily right, because, you know, it all comes down to on land, but as of now, if we're looking at the Furia versus Falcons, I would probably go towards Falcons for sure. In terms of these two series, obviously we're going to watch more tape and all that. Nice goal there by CRR. He's got time, he's got space. He uses a good flip reset here. Loss goes to the back wall, which makes sense. And Drew tries to guard the goal line. That's just a nice shot. Well done. Well done. CRR is one of those guys that, like, I think he's the best player on Complexity personally. When he pops, they have a really good shot. I thought last year he had a great year. He was on my top 10 players of the year. And I want to see if he can do that again at these lands. So we'll see. Like, if Complexity has a shot, it's going to be with CRR doing a lot of dirty work. A lot of dirty work. Nice challenge there. Again, just 50-50 that back down. Some good pressure. Good clear, though, by Razor on limited boost, I believe. Ooh, but this one's just a freebie. What happened here? Oh, the bumps by Drew. And maybe, yeah. Let me see in the... oh, yeah, let's do auto cam here. So Dorito goes up there, so he's out of position. CRR, like, even though he gets bumped here, probably doesn't matter. Like, I don't think he's expecting Lost to just bank this off the wall back to himself, but just leaves it wide open. And that's after Dorito also went for a jump that he probably shouldn't have. Like, he's kind of, like, I guess he has a challenge, but he was so late to it that he's just out of position afterwards. All right. So this is, again, I'm not trying to pick on Lost here, but these are plays I don't like. I'll show you real quick. Let's go to Lost play review. So he's not in a great spot, right? He's just not. Just back out. You don't have to go for everything. You have a player to your right in a much better angle with Yan to do something on this. Once this ball's like over your head like this, it's probably not going to work out. And like, hopefully comms are good and all that. Yan should be calling him off. Lost needs to just get out. He needs to get out way, way sooner than that. And that could come down to bad comms. Maybe Yan does not call him off, but Yan definitely has a better view on this ball. We go back. Like, he's showing midfield. Maybe Lost does not know where he is, and this probably is just a comm issue. But he's got a better angle to go for a 50 and all that. And once Lost does not jump immediately, and if he did jump immediately, okay, that's fine. But right here, he's not in the air yet. Just don't bother. Just don't bother. Just bail. But that's what I worry about a little bit with Furia right now. Yeah. Like, it obviously didn't do anything here in this particular instance, but it's still something that, like, I would be concerned with. Ooh, this is Dorito. What in the world was that? Wow, okay. They make the save, though, anyway. Dorito misses, like... I guess it wasn't as easy to clear. Okay. Never mind. Like, I didn't realize how hard it was. Still, great save there by Razor. They sneak it out, and these plays always happen where, like, the ball's on, like, that half-inch line. Then everyone kind of commits, and usually counterattacks happen. Didn't happen here, though. So, good on Furia. Hold and serve. Okay, okay. Kind of like the idea, I guess, by Lost. CRR's up. Ooh, he gets a touch on that anyway, but it does work out. 50-50 anyway. Lost. Good pass out. But Yan just gets beat. But Jorfinho was on his rotation out, so didn't hurt them too bad. I feel like that's like what Furia's got to do in their game plan. It's like, let Lost be that wild child. If you have to be that front man. Let Jorfinho and Yan, like, worry about the back line as best you can, at least. And that's where they'll probably see some big wins. But it's just on those rotations when Lost is that third man, or when he's just in a position where it's unclear if he should go. 9 times out of 10, it looks like he's going to go. So it's just trying to not double commit on him, I guess, and just give him that space. Like, this play actually is a bad play by Drufinho, I would say. Like, Lost has a much better angle. It's very similar to the play before. So they just got to be careful on those. But Drufinho probably shouldn't have jumped for that either and let Lost try and attack that and bail out. So it's not only Lost. But I do worry a little bit about their positional play because I think they get in their way a little too often right now from what I've seen. A good idea by Drew. Gets bumped out, so he just tries to turn it into a bump himself. Good pass, but CRR, great defense. And they're going to kill down this ball. Complexity. Oh, boy. Oh, that was way closer than it needed to be. But they get it done. All right. Move on to the next one. Game 4. And complexity is like I'm mostly focusing on Furia. That's probably by mistake, but I know they win the series, so I'm trying to see like where they line up with everyone else. But complexity also some like missed touches that I don't necessarily expect from them, but then they also have these great like aerial dribble plays and the flip resets out of nowhere sometimes that can really throw off defenses. So we'll see how they do. So I expect them to be better on land than most teams, but we'll have to see. The problem is, can they win that big game? And that's what they didn't do last year. So we got to see if that'll happen this year. Just good 50 there by Raisewell. Turns into a pass. I think it was Dorito, right? It turns into a goal. Lost tried to do what he could. He actually made a pretty good play of like gaining a lot of speed behind it to try and get that 50-50 to move. Wow, look at that shot. That shot is nuts. Raisewell, look at him go. Look at that is nuts. Raisewell, hole and Lost. How do you even read that? What a save. So occasionally, like, they come out and they're like, we're going to just go mechy on you. But that was a great save. Like, that would have been like top 10 play. We're looking for top 10 plays, by the way, if you didn't see on the Reddit. Taxic, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. How you doing, buddy? We are looking for top 10 plays of the split. I want to do it on the pre-show on Thursday. I put a post on the Reddit. If you have any that you think could make it, let me know. I really want to get every region in there. So if you have any plays from like SSA and APAC, especially because I don't think there's much on there yet, I would love to include them because it's sure like it's not gonna be a perfect top 10. It's more of like an honorary top 10. You know, like I want every region involved and all that stuff. But yeah, so take a look. If you know any plays, throw it on the subreddit. Make my life just a little bit easier. Some slow play here. Nothing really going on. Not a huge fan of that like outgoing pass to Lost that far out. And again, like I always am worried, and this happens to everyone at like every level, is like passes when they are too far apart are so dangerous. But like passes like this are the passes you love to see, where they're nice and close. Look at that. Just perfectly on the bumper to Lost. You want your passes to have as small of distance as possible, so there's less chance for interception. And when you try and lead passes way too far downfield, then you get into dangerous territories where they're not going to be effective, or there's going to be a counterattack of like a 2-on-1. So just got to be careful. But when you get a chance for those small infield passes where you're near each other, those are the best ones. Yeah, trying for the flipper set. Ooh, like fakes it out. Nicely done. Some good D though. Good midfield defense there by Yan, and trying to float by the ball. Well done by him. And those are the plays I like to see more, the control in midfield air dribbles. Not everything has to go necessarily forward, as long as you can control it. Oh, Drew might have had this shot. I think he scores this. If he just does the diagonal flip to the left and just pops that top right corner, I think he scores that. So a little bit of a misplay. Back and forth we go. Nothing too big happening. Some bumps coming out. CR's going to back all the way up. Yan goes up in the air for the pre-jump. Ooh, he does get a piece of it. Now the demos from Dorito. Doesn't amount to much. Nice little back pass there. That was pretty. That was pretty. All right. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Some little team play. But again, no real shots on net by either team. Mostly just back and forth we go. Like, that's technically a shot, I guess, but let's be real. It's not threat. Nice safe touch to the corner. Love seeing those. When you're on defense, safe touches to the corners are great. The only thing better is when you can pass to a teammate, but if you can't, try and kill them in your corners is nice. Nice pass here. So that's the thing. They're not always going to work at every level. Like this again, Yan again. Soft touch into a corner. It's not a bad play, generally speaking, but that's a fantastic pass. Look at that. Right down to CRR. Graceful. Woo! That's what you like to see. Lost got an opportunity here with the flip reset. Going for the fake. Graceful doesn't fall for it. Good clear as well. A little bit of a mistouch there by Lost, but probably not going to matter too much here. Yeah, going off the ceiling. CRR, great. Floating defense. And that'll do it. Game 2. That's a wrap. I mean, sorry, not game 2. Game, what are we on? Game 4? That was game 4. Here we go. Game 5. 2 left. Good challenge by Raisable. Just using his speed. Like, he knows that the player below him is just floating up and doesn't really have speed onto the ball. So even though he's coming from a further distance, it's a really good challenge. Because he gets the chance to do more of the horizontal speed. Nice redirect. Put some pressure on. Ooh, great clear though. Furia will keep control though a bit. Ooh, yeah, and almost. Almost. Ooh, Lost. Got a little too aggressive there on that play. Might cost them. It does. So Lost here is actually in a decent spot. Sorry, I'm not on the client. All right, here we go. And again, I'm not trying to pick out a... I promise. I promise. So Lost, he gets the boost. He just gets beat. Honestly, like, he's just trying to be a little bit too aggressive. And that turns into all this, which turns into a goal. There we go. That's see, those are the plays. Again, this is where Lost will shine. These weird, like, he comes out of nowhere and makes a challenge and confuses everyone. And Jafinier can just tap the kill. So, like, there is positives to go along with his aggressive playstyle. It's just you got to find that balance, right? Nice play by Drew. And out to Lost. Good touch. At least make him a force to save there. Another good challenge there by Drew. Yeah, ooh, almost. Great pressure here. Making complexity run in circles. That demo's gonna be big though. Clear it out, and he went for the bump again. Like Dorito, just trying to clear out the entire team there. It turns into a great possession by complexity to get out of their own half. So that was well done by him. Made Yan jump. He demoed one other one, and then made the goalie dodge him too, I believe. So well done by him. To flip the pressure. CRR. See what he's got. Not too much. Drufinho, another good challenge. I feel like he's been doing a pretty good job on his challenge game. All in all. Right as I say that, raisable scores. Not on Drufinho, but there's Dorito versus Yan, and then kind of. Yeah, kind of. I think he was going for the bump here. Let's take a look at his play review. So he sees that this is up. Yeah, okay. So this is exactly what happened. He's not going to get back anyway. So as soon as he sees that ball's coming back down, he can see exactly what's about to happen, right? There's a 50-50 opportunity between Lost and Raisable. Raisable is closer. So he's like, all right, my next best option is to just tackle Raisable out of the play. So he goes for him and just barely misses. Actually, he gets a little bit of a piece of him. But it doesn't matter, and Raisable puts us in anyway. So it's a heads-up play to try and make it work. It just barely doesn't. Francis Mentelli maybe needs to take it easy on the Red Bull. Maybe. Actually, this makes up a good point. Roster changes. Lost should join OG. Sponsored by Red Bull. You just got to double down. That's what you need to do. So now this is what we need. We need a Furia and OG last place. So they want to make roster moves. And then Lost joins OG. And then he's fully unlocked. Fully unlocked. Oh, that bump might have made Raisable win it a little more cleanly. It's possible. I'm not going to go back at this point. But like sometimes that's just unlucky. But who knows? Who knows? Good clear. CRR. Drew just throwing it in the back. Good catch by Lost. Ooh, almost a good catch. He like has a piece of this. It's just good defense too. Like CRR and complexity like as a whole. They were the best defense in North America last year. They still have those chops on defense. So it's always gonna be hard to crack that code. Woo! Nice flip reset. Almost snuck it in under the bar. Good bump. Beautiful bump. All done. We got Lost and nicely done. Taking him right out. Ooh. Did you guys see that? So go back here real quick. Watch this. Lost has the brake button on his controller. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. He goes for the fake. Well done by him to try and keep possession. Didn't even know that it was mapped on his controller. There we go. And it turns into a goal. Look at that. Well done, Lost. Well done. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Brilliant. Didn't even know. You could have fooled me. We need like a road to Grand Champ with Lost where he's like, I'm not going to use my brake button. Or a road to SSL. And it's like, yeah, but Lost, that's how you always play. So I know what? Squishy's doing one without air roll. It's like, come on. It's not that hard without air roll. Like, I play basically without air roll. So it's not that difficult. All right, so they take the lead. 20 seconds on the clock. Trevino just throwing a team. Not too much. Not too much here. Oh, he still gets a little cheeky challenge there somehow. CRR, as always, great on defense. And makes like another one miss as well, or at least wins a 50. Turns into something here. Oh, the pre-jump. Ooh. It's a good try. But everyone's there. And there we go. Going down to game 6. Furia has the 3-2 lead after the incredible play by Lost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Didn't even know they could reset it in a replay. Let's do it. Nice touch there. So I think a lot of people would think right there, like Dorito's thinking he's going to go for a flip reset and not go back off the ceiling. But I like the misdirection. Like most players are going to try and put that onto a flip reset. The Lost is like, nah, I'm just going to hit it again, like off the ceiling. So I like that idea. Knows what space he had while he's in the air and use it effectively. Oh, yeah, wanted the pre-jump, just not close enough. Surprised he didn't pre-jump towards the passing lane a little bit more. Maybe he was worried about the air dribble. Solo play. It's so funny seeing those like double tap shots, and I'm like, they never have a chance to go in because of the defenses are so good. But the shot is still incredible. At like a GC level, like that's in like 9 times out of 10. Just funny. But then when you see it in the pro play, yeah, whatever. Don't even have to mention it because you know it's not it. Great placement there by Yan. Great save by Dorito. We need more chip names for players. I want to see like a Ruffles, a Lay's. Probably couldn't call yourself Baked Lay's. Might be a little too far, but. Oh, the double commit. All right, it works out. If CRR is playing defense, just let him do it. All right, guys. That's what we've learned on Complexity. Just let CRR do it. The control he has on defense is world class. Every single time he's on defense and he makes his first touch, he always keeps the ball so close to him and does so well with it, I feel like. He's definitely one of the best players on defense, I'd say, like in the world. He's fantastic. Ooh, nice little small play here. Probably not expecting this to go in. I don't think anyone expected that soft of a touch by Lost. But the like interception here, mostly on, that's mostly just a giveaway there by Complexity, by CRR. He tried to do a little too much, so kind of threw everyone off. But it is what it is. Lost off the ceiling, flip reset. What a play. Oh boy. Dorito, that was close. That was close. Almost made the not top 10. Good fake by CRR, but he's probably not going to have enough anyway. Yeah. Now everyone's going to be back. That's the problem when you fake and go for the slow play. Just allows everyone else to rotate back in. So now you have to beat more members. So that's why those plays are always hard. Like, they look pretty at the time. But if you know the other players are rotating back, then it's usually not worth it. This is just open. Who's that on the wall? So it's raised ball on the wall. Just gets completely beat out by that. Flip reset by that play was nuts. No one expects that. A flip reset to recover onto the sidewall. And then just gets the pass. Like, Dorito's confused. Everyone's confused. Like, Yan said a couple of those plays. He hit that other play in, what was it, game 2 or game 1? Where he's on the sidewall backwards. He does like a 180 and then makes a play. Yan's one of those players that at any moment, like, watch out. Like, he can do something that you're just not expecting. And that's against, again, like a world-class complexity defense, you know, so it's like great to see another pass play here by Yan. That's going to seal the deal. Furia coming out on top. 4 games to 2. CR is going to try and do a little bit of something here, but it's all but over at this point. But all in all, like, from at least this one replay, we'll have to watch some more, but like if we're looking at third best region right now, I'm still putting Mina ahead than Sam. I thought the Mina series was a little bit cleaner. But at the same time, it's always hard, right? Because Falcons were just so much better than Rule 1. Sometimes it is like, who's your opposition, right? So it's always hard to tell, and that's why you got to wait till land. But if I had to put money on it, I think I would have Mina in the slightly better region. Now, I would probably have Falcons above Furia, but I'd probably have Rule 1 behind Complexity, though. So it's like, yeah. So it's a little bit even, I guess. 2 and 3 for Sam compared to Falcons at 1, Rule 1 at 4. That's probably where I'd have him right now. But yeah, it's going to wrap it. South America in the books. Thank you guys for watching on the YouTube side. We're going to call it there. But yeah, we'll be back with some more finals. We got to watch OC, APAC, and SSA. Hopefully we get to all of them for video purposes. We'll have to see. Because I'm running out of time, at least on this stream that I'm doing it live in. So we're probably going to do 1 more today. Then I'll try and do 2 tomorrow if I have time. So we'll see. But that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.